Is my 401k safe if my company goes bankrupt?
Yeah, it depends on how much of the company stock is in your 401k.
Hmm.
I don't see that as much, but we used to. Like the Lockheed has one of the older 401ks, and we used to see Lockheed stock in those 401ks. The big story of the past, of course, was Enron, and turned out to be essentially a fraud and collapsed. And the worst part of it might have been the fact that so many of these people's retirements were wiped out because they were encouraged to buy company stock inside their 401k.
Yeah, a 401k, kind of retirement plans for companies are a protected asset. So creditors cannot get them. So as long as you have money in the 401k still, you that is always yours. The market value of 401k may go down, like Tom said, with company stock. If company stock goes bankrupt, that company stock goes to zero. Then you kind of are out of luck.
Yeah, and I think since Enron, I have very rarely seen any plans that even offer the company stock inside the 401k. They may still have some stock programs, purchase
Yeah.
programs, and things that are kind of outside the 401k. So yeah, if you're just looking at like, hey, I've got this money in this target date fund, Fidelity or Vanguard or whatever it might be, is that going to be safe if the company goes out of business? Yeah, they're like two separate entities.
Yeah.
This is your 401ks over here, your company's over there, and they're not really commingling. Yeah, the company's matching or putting money in, they're paying for the administration of that 401k. So that has to be worked out. But that 401k probably just be distributed. You'd have a chance to roll it out into an IRA or something along those
Yeah, it'd
lines.
probably just it'd stay at that same custodian, and then they would
Yeah,
just change the titling of it.
yeah, exactly. So that's you have no real risk there in terms of your company going out of business. Got other problems, obviously
Yeah.
in that scenario, but not with your 401k.
Yeah, once a company puts money into a 401k, they can't pull anything out of it.
Yeah,
The company
that's right.
has no authorization to do that.
Yeah, yeah. There, in the past with some of these pension pools, so some of the corporate raiders were actually looking at that pension pool because they had access to that pension pool and they could leverage that pension pool and what have you. But that's not true with the 401k. It's literally in your name on an individual basis. The pension pool was like the company's money standing behind the guarantee of your income stream throughout your retirement. This is different. A 401k is separate from the company.